The past is written, the ink is dry. It's an epic line I heard from a TV series. I think it was Game of Thrones, if I recall correctly. For those of you who remember that series from back in the day, it wasn't that long ago anyway. But that is a really epic line that speaks to the finality of the past, right? Um, some people may be of the opinion that the past usually hangs around to haunt us, right? But I believe that the past is there to provide lessons. And I think I alluded to it earlier when we're speaking about resets. The more you dwell on the past, the greater the power that you invest into it. For the people who believe that the past is there to haunt us, is because they're constantly thinking about the past. Whereas we're not supposed to be thinking about the past constantly. We're supposed to review it for lessons to learn and then to move forward. The ink is dry. What's done is done. You can't go back into a flying machine, as much as you want to, you know. You can't go back into the past to change it. You can't. It's done and done. It's gone and it's done. The only thing that you left, the power that you have left, is to reshape your future. And that's really the disconnect. As bad as the past is, or as bad as the past has been, it is the past. Nothing you can do can change it. There are repercussions for things you may have done, right? That may come around because there are always consequences for every action that you take. But your ability to reshape the future into something that is more desirable should be your overriding objective. Even if the things from the past, the consequences from the past come forward, you'll be in a much better position to handle them when they do. But don't over focus on the past. It doesn't help. The future is what matters. And every moment that you have in an unfolding present is the opportunity, or the opportunity that you have to shape the future. And the future starts with everything that you're doing now. There are people who yesterday, proclaimed Happy New Year, or were about to proclaim Happy New Year, and they're looking forward to great things happening this year. But the wise people know that as soon as the clock hit the new day of the new year, it was time to start working towards the future that they're dreaming about. And you can't do that if you're constantly focusing on the past. So just remember that the ink is dry. No matter what you did, it's the ink is dry. It's dry, it's done, it's gone. Focus on the future. Focus on what needs to be done. Focus on where you need to go, what you need to do, where you need to be. That should be your focus. The ink is dry.